Hi everyone, interplanetrabbit here, and I know I look a little bit more done up and made up than I normally do, and there is a very, very good explanation for that. This evening I'm going to be going as a part of my job and giving a presentation on body image to a sorority house. So I'm a little bit nervous, although I've done this a few times. Usually it's been on a smaller scale, like me talking to maybe 15 to 20 girls about body image and eating disorders, and tonight I'm going to be doing it with 200 plus. As I was trying to kind of unwind while I was getting ready, because I'm done a little bit earlier than I thought I was going to be, so I have some time to kill, I was browsing some emails that I had been sent that had been taking me a while to get to. P.S. Don't worry, for those of you who are still awaiting a reply, I promise, pinky promise, I am working on it and I will get there as soon as I can. Meanwhile, while I was looking through some of these emails, just kind of reading and seeing what people have been asking me, I had a really, really good question from somebody that basically was, you know, Rabbit, if you could just compile all of the products that you think would make a really good starter package for someone who's wanting to kind of just dive into this whole natural, taking care of your curly hair kind of world that I guess I've thrown you all in or dragged you in with me, what would that package look like? What products would I give them? What would I recommend that they start with? And at first I kind of was like, well, you know, I feel like I've addressed this throughout all of my videos with the things that I recommend and the products that I'm reviewing. But I did give it a little bit more thought, and I realized that, you know, if I was going to do a starter pack, maybe I just need to have one video that really does specifically show you guys what I perceive, at least right now in September of 2012, to be what I perceive to be the best products to use as you're going into this. And obviously I do think that as you continue with your routine and as you continue with growing out your hair and taking care of your hair, you will eventually find products that work for you better than the ones that I believe work best for me. But, you know, this is just going to be kind of a foundation for you, hopefully. So if you have been having any issues or you've been feeling overwhelmed, since there are so many recommendations out there from different people, and even just from me, because I definitely showcase a lot of different products because I'm a product junkie, you know, you might just not really know what should I be using and where should I start. So hopefully this will be a really good video for those of you who also are wondering this question. So I'm going to just dive right in because, like I said, I don't have that much time before I have to go give this presentation, and I want to just make this, I always say this, but I want to make this as short as possible, and I think you guys are aware that it's just not going to happen with me where I'm going to get a video probably under 5 minutes. Sorry, I like to talk. Also, as an aside, I think my little stand here is a little bit crooked, so if I look like I'm leaning to the side, it's not me or the room. I think it's the stand, but I probably shouldn't mess with it. Okay, focus, Rabbit. Okay, so for me, kind of the staple of what I think someone should be looking for when they're wanting to kind of go from heat styling their hair or coloring their hair to growing out their hair naturally and growing it out curly. Oh, I guess, again, I'm like in ADHD mode, aren't I? I think I should turn around and let you guys kind of see how my hair looks right now, because some of you were wondering about, there's a bug in here. Focus, Rabbit, focus. Some of you were wondering a little bit about like my little bangs that I had cut, and then like a little bit of the face framing layers. You asked if I had cut any in the back, and I guess just to show you while I'm doing this, I haven't changed the back at all. I'll try to back up and stand up so you can see. Maybe you cannot. Maybe this is not a good way to show you. But whatever. It's pretty much all one length in the back. I only cut the pieces like, I'll try to get closer. I only cut the pieces here and kind of here. So everything else is pretty much the same. So don't worry, I did not chop off all of my hair. For those of you who were wondering about that, so I just wanted to go ahead and address it while I was thinking about it and while I remember. I promise I'll get through this, guys. I promise. So if you're starting off, I really do think that conditioners are sort of a really, really good foundational item for you to begin investing in. And these are the things that I think are going to really make or break how your hair is going to grow and how you take care of it, just because, you know, if you're not keeping your hair moisturized, it's going to be frizzy, and then it's going to still be prone to damage and breaking. And obviously, like, that was my issue anyway with straightening my hair every day and with blow drying it, was that it was making it really frizzy and dry and unmanageable, and it just I don't know. So conditioner for me made a really, really big difference. And maybe it won't for you. Like I said, I want to preface all of this with the fact that this is what worked for me and this is what my needs were. Maybe you already have a good conditioner and you're still having issues in your routine. I'll try to go through different things that you can try to help your hair, but please just remember that this is what worked for me. I don't want to see people trying to argue and say, no, that doesn't work, or I think that's a really crappy product, because you know, I care about your opinions, but just keep in mind that these are just opinions, and just because you feel strongly about a product in a negative way doesn't mean that it in and of itself is a bad product. So I really just want to throw that out there. And if I do see any overly negative bashing comments about something or someone, then do know that your comment will be deleted and you will be blocked, because I don't have time for your negativity and neither does anybody else who's here. The first conditioner that I want to show to you guys, give me a second, let me run into my closet. Yes, it is the salon care conditioners that I have talked about for so many of my videos throughout I guess the last 2 years that I've been uploading videos. And this is the scent that I actually hate. It's the Sparkling Apples and Pears. My favorite one is the Honey and Almond, and then I like the White Tea and Ginger, White Tea Tree Tea and Ginger. I don't remember. But one of them's white, and then the other one is kind of like a yellowy brown color. And then the fourth scent is cherry, and so I don't really care for this one and I don't care for the cherry one, but the other two are hidden somewhere underneath my cabinet and I don't want to dig all my stuff out for them. So I'll just show this to you. You can easily find these at any Sally Beauty supply. I'm not sure how much these cost right now, just because the last time that I went to Sally's and actually bought a bunch of these was forever ago. So I don't know, but I will provide a link at the bottom of this video to, I guess, the current prices that Sally offers, and you can definitely get these online. You can get them in the store. So I think this is a really, really good investment. Not necessarily this one, like I said. Pretend this says Honey and Almond, but salon care. I think that for the price per unit ounce or per milliliter, whatever liter, fluid ounce, however you're wanting to measure this, I think it's the best that you're going to find, or at least at the time when I'm recording this, it's the best. Like, you know, I know new products are being made all the time and prices are fluctuating, but in my opinion, I think for the quality of these conditioners that are released by Salon Care, they are fantastic. Most of them smell great. Don't love the apples and pears one, but as far as the Honey and Almond is concerned, I think it's an amazing, amazing product. And it is CG, for those of you who do follow the very strict curly girl method where you avoid conditioners that have cones in them. These are going to be an alternative for more of the popular brands out there, and it's not as expensive as kind of the organic ones that you'll see in stores. So not only is it readily available like a lot of the common cheaper conditioners that contain like dimethicone in them, but you know, it doesn't contain dimethicone, so it's natural and it's readily available. I don't know what else you could ask for. So fantastic product, and it's relatively inexpensive. So I would do that as a starter. I would go out and I would buy just one of these, and for those of you who are kind of concerned about, well, it doesn't have any actual oils in it, and you are like me and you need to have some sort of oil to help, you know, seal in the moisture and just keep your hair kind of soft and shiny, and I prefer to use natural oils as opposed to like serums and things like that. So if that is your concern, I'll actually show you what I do. When I'm washing my hair in the shower, I use, this is an old Suave bottle, an old Suave Naturals bottle, and just whenever I was finished using the Suave Naturals, I was testing it for something, I just filled it up mostly with the Salon Care conditioner, and then I put a little bit of olive oil, and then I just shook it up, and so then it, you know, it's the CG friendly conditioner, plus it has olive oil in it. So this has been absolutely wonderful as a conditioner in my hair. I use it as a leave-in conditioner, which I'd say is kind of the second most important thing. You know, not only is it important for you to be conditioning your hair as you're washing it and detangling it to make sure you're not breaking it, but it's important to use some sort of leave-in conditioner, whether you want them to be separate products, you know, have your regular conditioner and then have your leave-in conditioner. You're going to want to be putting something in your hair that's going to keep it moisturized throughout the day, and it's going to help prevent frizz and heat damage and UV damage, etc., etc. As sort of an honorable mention, you guys know that I also really like the Cure Care conditioner, also that can be found at a Sally Beauty Supply store. This also is something that you can purchase online from any Sally Beauty Supply, and it is cheaper than the salon care conditioners. And one of the other bonuses to this that I have talked about in another video, but I just think I should repeat it for those of you who have not gone and viewed all of my other videos before, this contains no scent or pigmentation at all. So, I mean, it has kind of a, I don't want to say a chemically smell to it, but it's not scented, I guess I should say. So, although it does have kind of a very basic, plain, manufactured scent, it doesn't have like a fruity scent to it, or it doesn't have some sort of aroma that makes it overbearing. So I think this one is probably the most organic that you're going to get in regards to getting a really nice, scent-free, colorless. I guess I can show you. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's like clear and it's white, it's kind of cloudy. It's pretty fabulous, so it doesn't smell too harsh, and this is so great that you can even use it as, you know, a shaving cream. You can use it as a body lotion. It doubles up, triples up for a lot of different uses. So in regards to the other things or the other products that I would really recommend that you try if you're getting ready to start this, after you've gotten a hold of a really good conditioner that, you know, you can use to detangle your hair in the shower, you know, whether it has natural oils in it on its own or not. You know, like I said, you can add olive oil to it and, you know, put it in a bottle and be using that as your conditioner and your leave-in conditioner. You can use coconut oil, palm tree oil, Moroccan argan oil, any oil you want. I just think it's important to get some sort of oil in there. But once you move past actually moisturizing your hair, I think it's important to have something that will give you enough hold to where your curls won't be frizzing up. And it depends on the product you're using. I found that conditioners that already have a lot of like cones in them tend to be strong enough to where I don't have to use a gel or a mousse. But, you know, when I'm using the salon care or the cure care, I do prefer to use a gel with them just to make sure that my hair kind of stays held and in place and looking kind of fresh and clean. So my favorite one, and I know a lot of people disagree with this because they don't like Suave from whatever experience that they had, but my favorite gel to this day and probably forever will be the Suave number 8 Max Hold Sculpting Gel. And I know this isn't the cheapest per ounce that you can purchase, so it may not be the most cost effective, but last time I checked it was like $2.17 at Walmart for a tube of 9 ounces, so it's not expensive to buy by any means whatsoever. But I also really like the LA Looks Absolute Styling Sports Gel, and I don't think I have that with me right now, or else I would show it to you, but it's basically in a little blue bottle, and you can also find it at Walmart, and it's like $2 for a bottle of like 20 ounces. So it's definitely cheaper than this, but some people say that that one dries out their hair. I definitely had that kind of in my positive category of products that I've tried. I think I reviewed it for a recent Most Loved. I think it was like maybe 2 months ago. So I definitely think you should refer back to that video and check it out. I talk about it there. I really like Suave. And there are a couple other gels that I will just quickly kind of rattle off. I think the Smooth and Shine Curl Activator Gel is also pretty fabulous. I've only used half of this, and it's not that I didn't like it or anything. It contains aloe vera, so you know that's kind of great for your hair. I don't really care that much for the smell. It's not bad, but it's not necessarily great. So I think this is another place where you can start. The Fantasia IC Hair Polisher Styling Gel is another gel that I would recommend. I kind of went through these maybe 2 years ago when I had a gel and mousse recommendations video, but those are, I mean, not necessarily outdated because my opinions of these products typically, you know, they haven't really changed, but I just figured I should put all of this into one video for those of you who kind of want, as I said at the beginning, just kind of a starter package. What products would I recommend? Where would I suggest that you begin on your hair care journey towards having healthy hair? Last one that I kind of like, but I don't think it gives really good hold, is the Proclaim Curl and Wave Conditioning Activator Gel. This can also be purchased from Sally's, and it's pretty cheap. And I didn't state the prices for the other two, the Smooth and Shine and the Fantasia IC, but I mean, they're so easy to find. You can just Google them, and I'll have the names of all of these products in the bottom of this video, so you guys will know what I'm talking about and you'll know where to find them. So they're not very difficult to find at all. And I do like this one, and you get a lot for how much you pay for. Again, I don't remember the price. I purchased this forever ago from Sally's, but I'll put a link for all of those that I can directly to where you can purchase these online. And usually Sally's, like, what the price is online is what it's going to be in the store. So they usually reflect one another exactly. If you are going to go towards the mousse route, there are two that I would recommend that I think are pretty fabulous. And again, Smooth and Shine kind of comes up. I really like this Curled Up Curl Activating Mousse with jojoba oil. I think it's pretty great. You can also get this from Sally's. I don't know if I have a price anywhere. I do have one on this bottle. I don't know why I have two of them. But on this one it said that if you have the Beauty Club card, it was $2.49 for a 9-ounce container. So it's not too bad. And it's kind of a shame that I have two of these because I couldn't even tell you the last time I used that. And then the last one, and I don't know what places even carry this anymore. I used to get this from Dillon's or Kroger, but they stopped carrying them, so I'm sure you can find it online. But nevertheless, it's the La Bella Curls and Swirls Styling Mousse, and I really liked this one a lot. And at the time, I don't remember the exact pricing for this, but it was relatively inexpensive. Again, you guys know I'm a cheapskate, and I would probably almost never recommend anything that is going to really affect your funds that much. I am really, really bad today at talking. I don't know what's going on. But you guys know what I mean. I would not recommend something that I think is going to be too pricey and it's going to mess up your wallet. There's an expression that I'm reaching for here, and I can't find it. You know, obviously, no matter what products you use, they're not going to make up for an unhealthy lifestyle or for you not taking care of your body. Because really, your hair is a reflection of your overall health. So if you don't exercise, if you don't eat right, and just take care of yourself, then you can't expect to have great hair, even if you spend oodles and oodles of money on products that are like 10, 15 times the cost of what I've shown you. So again, just make sure you're getting plenty of sleep, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, and getting some sunshine, and going for a walk every now and then, and you definitely will see an improvement in your hair. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll try to update you guys again on any products that I think are really, really awesome and that I would recommend as sort of a starter package or starter kit. And I am also considering doing a hair growth tips video. So if that's something you guys are interested in, where I can very specifically outline tips and behaviors and things that I think would help you grow out your hair, just let me know what you think about that. And if I see enough interest, then I will have no problem recording that. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic night, and I'll see you later.